Hi everyone, and welcome to day 10 in our REST adventure. This is Advent of REST, and we're building a web API in REST. Yesterday, we talked a bit about authentication, so let's continue on this topic today. So let's dive into the code. Yesterday, we saw that we added an interceptor for a HTTP request to inspect whether or not we have a valid access token. So the next step would be to actually add routes to get this access token. So tomorrow, we are going to add GitHub API to have access to this access token. So we need to add two new routes. The first one will be to sign in, so it will call GitHub API. And the second one is going to be the callback. So once you authenticated through GitHub, you will be redirected to your website via callback URL. So let's add those two new routes. So first, we are going to add a new file. We already have a pizza service, so we can add an authentication service. Let's add this module from our main function. So auth service. Maybe we can reorder a bit. And what we're going to have here in our authentication service is two new routes. So the first one will be a get, and the route would be sign in. This is going to be a async function get sign in, and it's going to return an HTTP response. And we can go back to our pizza service, and this is the exact same stuff. So we are going to copy paste it. And for now, we can just say this is /sign in. We can import the get from Actix web get. And we need another route, which is going to be callback. And this is the callback. So we added two new get routes, one to sign in, so to redirect to GitHub, and we are going to see that tomorrow, and one for the callback. So once you're authenticated through the GitHub API, you will be then redirected to callback. Next step would be to add that into our main. So we already have a scope /pizza to retrieve a pizza. So we are going to add a new service. The web scope would be /auth, for instance. And we're not going to wrap that with authentication because, of course, to have access to the authentication, we don't need to be authenticated. Otherwise, it's like an infinite loop. And the service would be so get sign in and get callback. So should be good. Let's try to run it. Hello. Let's create a new terminal. And if we call localhost a/man auth sign in, this is a sign in, and this is a callback. So great. We have now two new routes, one to sign in, one to receive the callback. So let's see tomorrow how we can use it to actually have access to an access token. So have a great day. See you tomorrow.